Okay, so we are back with the NES Block. We're going to have our first ever randomizer race as part of the NES Block here. So when you folks are ready, I will count you in.
I'm
ready. Ready, Raikou?
Let's go.
Ready, Garion? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, gentlemen.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Zelda Randomizer race live from SGDQ 2019 here and the NES Block. Tonight's runners are garionoldwolf and RaikouRider. Hi, this is LOZ Cards Fan 23 along with my partner Chess Jerk, and tonight we are dealing with Consternation flags in this Zelda Randomizer.
Yes, we sure are. There's some definite things to have noted here that we have, as you can see, a first quest overworld, and we have randomized enemies, so you'll see some enemies normally seen underground in the overworld, so that's always interesting. There'll be a variety of flags shuffled, including Shapes Dungeons, which is always an interesting flag when it's set, because you can always see what kinds of cacti we will see in the dungeon maps.
Absolutely, and we do see that we have gorillas on the overworld, and hey, garionoldwolf, the first to find a wood sword, and that's at an interesting spot, vanilla level 1, which sometimes gets overlooked in randomizer as RaikouRider finds level 7.
Yeah, it's interesting, they started very close to vanilla start, so hopefully Raikou either finds a better sword or heads off that way in his next
Well, this could lead him in the right direction because we see a ladder block, that Chevy room, so he's going to try the northern path, but there is a manhandla. RaikouRider really can't do anything, and unfortunately garionoldwolf, as he crosses the bridge past level 1, takes a death. Back to start he goes.
Just proving that the blue gorillas are cheaters, and they always know exactly when to fire the boomerang to deal 1 full heart of damage to you, because their accuracy is about 110%, you say?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, we've got level 6 discovered by garionoldwolf, and we have a large secret. I totally approve of that large secret, Chess Jerk.
Lodge, you approve of that secret? I think you'd approve of that secret, I would think.
Absolutely. So, big money here for sure. We saw that the small secret was the vanilla 10 rupee amount, and we Wolf having no fun with those blue wizards. He's in Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse.
Yes, he is, and he's not having a good time so far, as you wouldn't expect to with Uncle Wizzy.
Not a chance. No big fun here tonight. Well, look at the price of bait there on Raikou's side. Just 43 rupees for the cheap meat, but he's going to check the Armos first. There could be an item here because that is shuffled up in this locations. He gets to the staircase. That's a potion shop.
Yes, it is. At least he knows what it is, because I know I often, especially with hard enemies on that screen, it's very easy to die without finding out what's there, and you just waste a lot of time trying to get back there, only to find it's something you don't need.
Have to be careful here. garionoldwolf, gets a nice warm hug from the Gibdos, and he'll have to go back to the start and try again. Note the sprites here. We have RaikouRider with the normal Link sprite. He's donning the purple color, but garionoldwolf is a Lionel, so instead of rescuing Princess Zelda, he will be rescuing Ganon and trying to defeat Zelda.
Yes, he will. And the Lionel sprites will be replaced by Links, which would be interesting when you try to fight yourself. In a way.
Right you are, Chess Jerk. Southwest corner check. Oh, look at the price of wooden arrows. That is about as cheap as it gets. 61 rupees. That could come into play later, Chess Jerk.
It sure could. We'll see where the bow is, though.
Oh,
another
hug. Oh, man.
All they
showing
wanted
too
was a
much
hug.
affection. I know, Chess Jerk, but that's 2 hearts of damage he's taking every time he has a Gibdo hug, so back to start he goes. Here's RaikouRider trying to do a screen roll or a screen scroll there, and he does it perfectly there. Another death for garionoldwolf here in level 6 has not been a good one here.
No.
How much more can he take?
No, it's unfortunate. He tried to stab it and walk through them, but the blue Wizzies don't care about such things. Ooh, found level 3 in the grave. Interesting spot.
Well, there's a locked door, but I don't believe he'll be able to do the pirouette trick.
No, he will.
No, because
he's got to go to the left. If he goes to the left,
he'll have to go to the left.
Yep.
So
Gary
he'll be in good shape then.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, this has
time
been an unusually tough combat here for garionoldwolf. Remember, he's got the advantage over Raikou. In fact, he's got the wood sword. There's some money, and the medium secret, a little bit left to be desired at 28, and a death now on RaikouRider's side.
Have we found all of the enemies that deal 2 hearts of damage? I think we
pretty
found them
much.
all already. And we've already had deaths to all of them, too.
Yeah, because we had Lionels. I think the only thing we haven't found yet, Chess Jerk, are the Poles voices.
Yeah,
they do
I think you're right. I think you're right.
And Blue Dark Nuts.
Oh, yeah. But I'm sure they'll show up any minute now.
Yep. Now, RaikouRider going to check the vanilla level 6 location. Can't be level 6. We already saw that. Instead, it's to take any roads.
Let's see where they take him. Not far away. At least the first one.
Not a good start on the any roads, and Raikou's going to opt to check the shop next door before he explores more of the take any roads. Meet the old woman along the coast. So now we know where the magical sword is if it comes into play. You need anywhere between 10 and 14 hearts to pick it up. The way this combat has been going so far for both runners, it very well may come into play.
It might. And we saw Pole's voice, by the way, on that screen. In case you're wondering where they were.
Right. All we have to do, Chess Jerk, is talk about it and the situation presents itself. Hey, one that takes you to the vanilla money-making game, so that's a nice little warp there.
And there's the magical sword. Go figure. Just like we were talking about it.
Once again, we were talking about it. Amazing. So
it's also interesting that two of the take any roads were on Armos spots. So that eliminates 2 of those for searching for the Armos item, which we have not found yet.
Yeah. All right, gonna check where the letter cave is, and I'm gonna find some money, if that's a small secret. Garion's shot is a little bit light on the manhandla, and
Troll handler strikes again.
Yep. Good old level 3 simulator is up and running, even in randomizer.
It looks like Raikou is definitely going to check those Armos spots now. He's guaranteed an item now within the next 3 screens.
Correct. It's either here where the 30 is, or it's going to be where the 10 is. He's going to find instead a long delay, money-making game.
A trendy game, as you would expect.
Absolutely. And garionoldwolf here in level 7, tackling the pancakes here, tries to push that block, but nothing doing.
No. Good attempt. And the item is a heart container.
All right.
How interesting.
So that is one of the 9 heart containers that are in the shuffle. So there are 8 left, because remember, heart containers have been shuffled for these flags.
Yes, that is when heart containers are shuffled, the Armos item being a heart is pretty common, I would say.
Absolutely. Checking vanilla level 2, that's a potion shop. garionoldwolf finds a cheap bait shop. That was the same shop we had found on Raikou's side earlier. He'll find a potion shop if he could get past the screen of orange gorillas.
Trying for a bomb. Oh, he gets a bomb drop. That's nice. I don't think
nice.
Raikou has not gotten a single bomb drop, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. Oh! And RaikouRider taking a death here. I believe he was able to grab the heart container.
He got the heart.
Before.
He already got the heart container. I'm confused.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Might have been a mental lapse on Raikou's part, but a death, unfortunately, on Garion's side. So back to the start he goes now.
It may work out in his favor. He's probably going to find the wood sword now.
Yeah, he's heading in that direction right now. Spoke too soon. Yeah. Looks like he might be heading for the fairy fountain next to refill on his health, and then it'll be decision time on where he's going to head next.
It is interesting that they have opted for the annoying light blue color for hearts, so it's really hard to see how many hearts they have.
Yeah, absolutely, because the cyan color kind of blends with the white, so yeah, it's kind of hard to tell how much life... Oh, as you can see right there.
2-hit combo, and you're dead.
Oh, man. This has been a brutal overworld so far, Chester. That piece of jewelry might come into play. With the large secret being as big as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if both of these runners went after the blue ring, unless, of course, they found the red ring first.
Oh, of course, yes. Could be the coast item for all we know. Maybe it'll be just sitting out there waiting for a ladder.
Absolutely. Garion back to the screen where he took the death. That's a potion shop, but no letter, so no business for Garion. Raikou now heading east. Gonna check this shop next.
Those boomerangs. Boomerangs and swords are so accurate, it's amazing.
And the Iron Bank will have its due. That is a door repair penalty of 20, so the vanilla amount there.
Is this even randomized?
Right?
Vanilla door repair, vanilla small secret? Oh well.
At least the medium and large were shuffled up again. Medium was a little bit below average, but there's the large secret for garionoldwolf. He's probably happy to see that. That's some spending money he's now got in his wallet.
Absolutely. One wonders what he'll spend it on.
Yeah, there's a lot of different choices, and RaikouRider can't get up the staircase to see what's behind that shop, so back to start he goes.
Raikou realizes that Link without a sword is less than levers on a ladder.
Oh, Brookie, look away. Look at those bomb prices. 39 for a pack of 4 bombs, and that blue candle ain't cheap either. That is a 20% markup at 72 rupees.
I think he'll be happy with that purchase, though, given that all the money he just found.
No question about it. Now decision time for GarionoldWolf opts not to purchase the wood arrows at this time, but he can mark that on his map. If he does need the wood arrows, he knows where to go.
Definitely a good idea. Definitely try not to buy the arrows too soon, if possible. As we hear Raikou say, yeah, why didn't I go there about 10 minutes ago? What a great idea.
Right. Well, like I had mentioned earlier, vanilla level 1 in Randomizer, Chester, tends to be an overlooked spot. Why? I don't know.
Well, it's in an overworld like this with difficult enemies, it's really hard to get to, actually.
Of course.
With enemies trying to go across that bridge, it's not safe at all.
No, not at all. And we find a new level on Garion's side. It's level 4. And there'll be one item behind the staircase. There's a rupee boss. That's a nice find, but no extra drop. And here is a Wallmaster room, and he'll have to play two-door Monty with no keys. That's no fun. So unless these guys drop a key, decision time. Garion says...
I was about to say, we had gone 10 minutes and we hadn't found a single key yet, so at least we broke that streak.
Absolutely. Here's a Triforce room that's got another key, so now Garion is covered if he decides to use both keys.
Testing the walls first. Not necessarily a bad idea. You definitely want to save those keys if at all possible. Wouldn't be surprised if he bombs to the right in this double key room first.
And oh shoot! There's a key that RaikouRider can't get to, and he's trapped in the shutter room, and he doesn't have the beam sword, so he's gonna have to up an A. He found level 2. The item in level 2 is going to be...
Speaking of the shoot.
Yep. Another shoot, yeah. Back-to-back shoot rooms on these runners' screens here. So level 2 has one item, and it is going to be on the ground. So if they find a staircase, we know it's segmented. We got a map. We're about to find out it is not segmented. So contestants, name that ink blot. That's a 3.
That's a worm. or like a diagonal 3. I can see that.
Yep. That immediately I saw the number 3 on that. So. Not a big level 2. It's 15 rooms, but quite linear.
Yes, it is. Those bomb drops not working against those dark nuts.
Nope, because you
gotta have die to one bomb. That's always nice.
Yeah, because remember, we're dealing with enemies that could have a variance of plus or minus 2 HP, so it could be anywhere between 2 and 6 HP. And now back to level 4 is Garion.
Looks like it's the vanilla 4. And look, a heart container.
Or that may or may not be the heart container. Again, heart containers are in the shovel, so there's going to be one more drop like that.
Yep, but this locked door is going to impede his further progress, unfortunately.
Yep, so Raikou will have to come back later when he has got more keys to his name. Garion in level 4 gets a nickel drop, so he's got 128 rupees. He's found a moat room. Well, that's a key he can't get to, and that's an enemy he can't defeat because he does not have the recorder.
Unfortunate. But
very unfortunate.
Maybe he can find a workaround, possibly.
Possibly.
Does have one key left, so probably spend it here.
And he does. And RaikouRider doesn't go to the vanilla money-making game spot. He's instead going to bomb to the northeast and find that's a door repair penalty.
It is nice that the Zols are going down in one hit from a wood sword. It's a nice source of money if necessary.
Absolutely. Yes, because Zols are in the money-dropping group, and normally you need a white sword to clear them. Because if you didn't have a white sword, they would split into gels. Here's level 1. That's a big find for Raikou.
Nice. Very nice.
Because we have the potential, well, I spoke too soon.
It was a nice find.
Yep, and it's not such a nice find now because it looks like we are ladder blocked unless you can bomb to the east or west, but Raikou's not even going to bother to check. He may try a pirouette, though, to save on his 2 bombs.
Doesn't look like he is. That Lionel decided to take a bite out of his health first.
Yeah, losing 2 hearts there. Anytime you get hit by their sword beams, you lose 2 hearts regardless of the color of Lionel. Now, speaking of Lionels, because Garion is playing as appear as Lynx.
I can't play as anything besides Link. It just looks weird when I'm facing myself. I don't know.
Yeah, when I play as Zelda Randomizer, I believe it or not, I actually play as a Dark Knight because I don't like them very much. Say, join them.
I guess that's one way. If you can't beat him, join him. That's not bad.
So Raikou has found level 5. That means there's only 2 levels left in play, Chester. 8 and 9.
8 and 9. Yeah, you're right. Not.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
We have a mugger room, and your choices are spend one of your maximum bombs.
Said, no, thank you very much.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. Or 3 keys. Now, if these runners were to get the any key, that would act as a free pass, and it would be the mugger who would be out of luck.
Well, he gets his keys. It's just that when you have infinite keys, infinity minus 3 is still infinity. So.
That is true, Chessjerk. And now another locked door, another decision potentially for Raikou. A clock drop in that Zol room, and ooh, Garion's going to try the Kananaki trick. I love it.
Blame one bit.
We saw this during the SGDQ race between Fred Coughlin and Jamie Viller. Very nice indeed. Only to find himself in a Chevy room. Wow.
He worked so hard.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
He pulled it off though. He wins from pulling it off. That's okay.
Absolutely. RaikouRider, meanwhile, is stuck in level 5. Looks like there's not much more he can do, so he's going to have to come back later. And I'll tell you what, we're over 15 minutes of this race. We really haven't found much, Chessjerk.
We found a lot. You know what we found? Blocks. We found blocks everywhere. We're going to need a ladder or a recorder or something
else. Look at that
else,
Pole's voice.
More keys sooner.
Wow. Look at that Pole's voice congregating at the door of vanilla level 5. That was nice use of iframes to get through that door, and he'll find a medium.
Apparently that is the Pole's voice's house, so you need his permission to enter.
That's right, Chessjerk. Garion's going to burn this bush here, and he's going to find a hint shot. Now remember, this is mixed hints, so he may want to mark that later, and he may use the save retry trick, so when he spends money on those hints, retry, get his cash back.
It's actually not far from where they start also. It's probably about 4 screens left of their start, so it's probably not a bad idea to actually try that. I would like the information for sure, especially in a seed when you have so many things blocked.
Well, we have some information. The old woman has a raft close to start, so we now know what our white sword item is. It is the raft. We'll see if it's required.
Have we explored all of the non-power bracelet spots near start already? I don't think we have. I don't think we burned the bushes to the right of start.
No, there's still plenty of spots left to check, Chessjerk. So there's a good chance the raft is not required, but who knows? Raikou now in level 6. He's going to go for the pirouette here.
Yeah, it's a good idea. You never. I mean, even when I have double-digit keys, I never feel like I have enough. It's really amazing how, especially when you get to levels 8 and 9, it seems it can eat keys very, very quickly if you don't find the any key.
And Raikou wants no part of Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse, and Garion finds the second of the 3 large secrets, so that's going to top off his wallet. I think if he finds a blue ring shop here, he's going to purchase it. That's just my opinion.
We haven't seen the blue ring shop, if I remember correctly.
There's another bomb shop.
It could be on Death Mountain or blocked in some way.
I'm thinking it's one of 2 situations, because I think we've seen multiple bomb shops, and I think we've seen multiple level 8.
Level 8.
So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, Chessjerk. Only level 9 has not been discovered, and if we find level 9, just raft's not going to be required, the power bracelet's not going to be required. A lot of these items are not going to be required. I mean, the recorder still could because of potential dig dogger blocks.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was that in a dungeon that was required to pass through?
I'm not sure if it was required to pass through, but we didn't really find anything.
The best knowledge you can never have is the knowledge of the dungeon you are currently in. Thank you very much.
Oh, that always gets me every time. Like, no kidding, old man, we're here right now. All right, so
in case you forget where you are,
exactly.
You don't go all the way outside to remember where you are. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Raikou burns where the 100 secret normally is and finds a candle shop. Nothing doing for him. There's a key for Garion, and look at this, another potential ladder block.
Could use a key to go north around it though. It's possible it's not a real block.
Man, well...
Oh,
what a nasty room. Hey, Fred, get rid of these rooms, please.
That is not what you want to see when you don't have a ladder.
Yeah, because every time you get hit by a spike, you lose one full heart, and he makes it through this room, and he'll find a much... Oh! I was going to say a much friendlier...
He's heading to his enemy hug list. We got Gibdos, and now we got Salphos.
Well... You know what? Considering he's a Lionel, I am fully expecting, Chester, that garionoldwolf is going to get a hug from Zelda. If he doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Very disappointed, absolutely. Of course, now he's got to go through that. He's going to go through that moat trap room again, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
I wonder if
absolutely.
I wonder if he'll go left this time to try to get around the ladder block.
Now, if Raikou unfortunately finds that the first of the 3 hints is a community hint. Don't you have the Nintendo Power Guide? We don't need it.
Given the way they're going so far, I think they may want to consult the Nintendo Power Guide, but I don't know.
They might. We don't need it, though, but they might. Sure.
That's very true.
Now, back to that stealth screen.
Gary did not decide to go left. He went right, continuing his previous path. So we'll see if he finds anything useful besides blue dark nuts.
Gliok lurks with the book, so we know that one of the 2 items in level 4 is the book. That's going to be our atlas to unlock all of the maps in this seed.
Very true. With the small cost of causing your wand to light on fire, but who knows if they'll even find the wand.
Yeah, that's true, because a lot of people don't like the book because it does hinder their ability to use the wand, makes doing that Patra trick with the wand and sword that much more difficult. Here's the final hint for RaikouRider. Garia grumbles with the red ring. That's a big hit for Raikou.
For both, if they both find that, yeah, because there have been quite a few deaths already in the seed, so a little extra defense would be much appreciated.
Well, shout-outs to Redbird Grad, who always says never 7. Well, the way this seed's been shaping up, 7 looks like a good choice to me, Chest Jerk.
It could be. That's exactly where he's going. I can't remember what he was. He was blocked by something in here the first time, if I remember.
Might have been a ladder block, potentially, but we'll see. He's going to go back.
He's a little bit better equipped than he was last time, so you never know. That's true. He didn't clear out this room yet. Only Gary didn't find anything, unfortunately.
No, because he tried to push the block and it came up empty for him. Garen's in level 8, which has 3 items. 2 are going to be behind staircases. But in shapes, level 8 tends to be generally large, in excess of 40 rooms sometime.
And could be 2 or more islands as well that require a staircase to move around.
I have seen on 2 different occasions, Chester, where level 8 was quadruple segmented. Another hug! Man. Oh my goodness!
These enemies are so friendly tonight. It's amazing.
I know, that's amazing. And here's that. Just a pinch light for RaikouRider. Almost got the strike there. He'll try again. I thought he. How did that miss? How did that miss, Chester?
I have no idea. He hit the middle of. Oh
man! And Troll Handler getting paid tonight.
Troll Handler 2, runners 0.
Absolutely. Does find a bomb hole, so at least skip the fight for now. Unfortunately, Garion is going to lose his maximum status, finding that door repair penalty. Raikou going to leave that nickel behind.
And also, the Manhattan, unfortunately, will also grow its arms back. Oh, he got the bomb drop still. Nice.
But can he get to it? The bubble is saying no! Can he get to it? Can he... Oh!
Wow, that's incredible. That's incredible.
Oh, man. There's a reason why I like to say effing bubbles, Chester. I hate them. And you just saw why.
That's exactly the reason why, yes.
Well, back to the drawing board for both of these runners. RaikouRider now in a blue Tektite room. This is a potential for a push block, which could have an item.
He would love if Red Ring was right here.
That'd be fabulous. Let's find out. Can he push it? Nope, it's a red herring. There's the raft. But Garion won't be able to pick it up. You need anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts. But the way this seed is shaping up, Chester, there's a pretty good chance that raft's not going to be required.
There's about a 90% chance it will be required because all the other dungeons were so easy to find.
Exactly. Reverse psychology.
Anything about the logic of the game. Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. So RaikouRider in the T room here clears the blue Tektites. Doesn't have any bombs left because thanks to Troll Handler here, now he's got a room full of ropes where he can build up his cash count if he so pleases, and it's another nickel.
You never have too much cash, that's for sure. You could find a bomb upgrade or something. That'd be nice to find.
Oh, absolutely. There's 2 bomb upgrades, and there's our first...
Oh
no! garionoldwolf just committed the cardinal sin in the Bible of LOZ's money game. Don't pick up secrets when you have that much cash next to your name, because guess what? That's the secret for Garion.
This is really unfortunate. I don't know if he's... Oh, and there's level 9. Okay, well...
Wow! All of the levels were found that easily. That might be one of the fastest times I've seen, Chester. 24 minutes and... change, we find all 9 levels. So
found all
raft not required.
We found all 9 levels before picking up a Triforce. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's got to be some kind of record. I mean, technically we know where the Triforce in level 7 is, but Raikou wants those items.
And I think he's going back to it because I think he's ladder blocked.
You are correct. Yep, he's got to pick up our first Tringle of the match, so number 7 goes to garionoldwolf. So he's got the lead in that department, but to be honest, I think he's got the lead in general just because of the knowledge factor.
Yeah, and that's this kind of a seed, which with many blocks in many places, knowledge is king. Because you know more, then...
And garionoldwolf, you shouldn't be petting the bunnies on the coast. Now we're not going to find out what the ladder item on the coast is.
We were just about to say, hey, let's find out what the coast item is. Yeah, no.
Well, considering all the hugs that garionoldwolf has taken, this doesn't surprise me one bit.
Garion is such a loving person, he wants to hug all the enemies.
I know. Well, RaikouRider now in the Dead Woods. It looks like he's going to burn that Vanilla 10 circuit. He's going to find level 4 now. And remember, he knows the book is here. Yes.
The book is in here, yes. And he knows that. He's the one who bought the hints. Garion hasn't bought the hints yet, which is really unfortunate given he picked up the 3rd big secret. I wonder if he's forgotten about it. I don't know.
I wonder if he's even discovered it. Well,
let's add a Garia boomerang to the list. I don't think you can hug a boomerang.
To the face. No, that's a banana to the face right there. Nope. No, you'd have to sneak up a Garia from behind for it to be considered a Garia hug.
I don't think they like that too much.
But then again, I don't think that would be a hug either. That'd be more like a glomp.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, back to level 4 for Raikou. He's going to tackle these wall masters. I believe there was a nickel as the I remembered right.
Good memory.
Okay, so Garion's going to burn this bush here in the force, and that is, believe it or not, our first bonus cave. Nice. 26.5 minutes in, he'll take the heart container. He now has a 1 in 3 12. Doesn't matter now because, again, raft's not required. We know that.
I wonder if they had an agreement to find all the levels first before progressing any further.
Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
And garionoldwolf,
I don't blame him for taking that because he knows all the big secrets are out. So.
That is correct, Chester. I mean, unless he did a retry and I didn't see it, Garion has no more large secrets.
I believe
and another banana to the face.
Yeah, because he found the one at Vanilla 3 and then the one on the Candle Row. So that was the 3rd one he found.
Correct. Now Raikou here in level 4. We still have not found the 2nd item. There's the Triforce, and he'll go ahead and pick it up. That's number 2 for Raikou.
Progress, in a way. You need all the Triforces, so it's technically progress.
Yeah, Chester, you're starting to build a lead here now on garionoldwolf, but Raikou not satisfied. He's going to go back into level 4, and oh, shoot!
They're running a little low in the resource department as well, with no keys and no bombs.
Yeah, that's going to make excavating level 4 difficult unless he gets lucky and finds some drops fast. Garion now in the desert, and you see those links there. Those are the Lionels. There's a key now for RaikouRider. He'll go ahead and pick that up. Garion going to check the Armo spots. And
you have to find the Take Any Roads.
Correct. So you had 4 Take Any Roads, and 2 sets were bunched up. I'd probably give that a C- just because that it does transport you.
Yeah, a C at best because at least 2 are on the west and 2 are in the east. So that's pretty much the only thing they got going for them.
Yeah. Raikou going to spend that key and find out.
I used a key for this.
I think that was the same Chevy room that Garion discovered on his trip to level 4. Man, this has been one trolley seat. Ladder is definitely king.
Oh yes, that was the key. That was the key door he keyed through, if I remember correctly.
You are correct about that. And a fairy explosion for Raikou. He gets 2 for the price of 1, but seeing that there's nothing else here, he'll up an A and exit out level 4. Come back later.
And he was full health anyway, but that's the only time you ever get a fairy. So.
Of course, because the game knows.
The game always knows.
In any event, we're back in level 5 for Garion. He's going to try and tackle these orange wizards. Going to have to be careful. 1 hit, he's gone because they take 4 hearts.
So now the theory comes in. We found all the dungeons. Where is the ladder? That seems to be the next item that's going to unlock a bunch of things. But so there's got to be some dungeon out there that is completable without the ladder. and hopefully not too onerous. But the question is where?
Probably in a level that's the least desirable of all the levels we've seen so far. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be in 6 or 8, but here comes some danger noodles.
Ugh. Have some more. Why not?
Well, at least those ones are the slower moving, but it doesn't matter which color they are. You lose 2 hearts every time you get hit by them, and Raikou says, to level 3. He'll come back later.
It's a shame. If he had bombs, I'm pretty sure he would have at least tried to bomb out of that room, but with no bombs, easy up and A back to start.
Right now, it's Garion that has all the resources. Only one key, but does have 7 bombs to his name, and unfortunately, he will not be able to get that key.
I mean, it looks like that level 3 may be the answer, because they've only gone as far as those 2 Landmola rooms. Or 2, what are they? I'm forgetting my names. Jeez.
Well, in any event,
Yeah,
Raikou did discover the white sword item, the Raft, and he went ahead and picked it up. 5 hearts was enough.
Which I'm sure is blocking the letter and probably a door repair.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm calling it right now, Chester.
Or, no, wait a minute. We haven't found the blue ring shop. How about the blue ring shop?
Ooh, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really, really nice. I'm going to say, but I think you're right. I think at least one of them is going to be a docking fee.
Gotta be. It's also curious to think about what is in Death Mountain. Because obviously no levels are up there, but there could be many interesting things up there. Who knows?
Certainly. Garion finds the transport staircase. Again, levels 5 through 8 are going to have at least one. If it's segmented, there will be more than one. Raikou finds his second large secret is topped out his wallet at 255, and
they both are.
If your guess, yeah, that's something you very rare in a randomizer race. And man, Troll Handler just dominate finally. There it is, a power bracelet.
All right.
Nope. Now we know it's not required, but it could lead to, again, blue ring shop, letter. Who knows?
Yeah, good. Odds are, I don't think he's going to prioritize checking them very fast though, because I think. If he doesn't know where the levels are, he knows where most of the levels are. So, or he just found level 8.
Right.
That may be in the last one he needed to find too.
Absolutely, Garion does have the power bracelet on the board now, and RaikouRider for the first time is going to dig level 8. We didn't find any of the items in level 8, so yeah, that was a good kill of Manhandler there. We've not had any of those bullseyes yet, but that was a very good kill there for garionoldwolf. So now he's just looking for the other. Well. That's not what he wanted to find, and he knows there's a workaround.
It's an easy up and A. Save your stuff. Absolutely.
Gleeok returns you to desert, of course. Raikou, I thought for a moment, he's going to do it. Yes, thank you. He deserves it.
Just a little love tap to the old man. Thanks for all your help.
Yep, indeed. And another death for Garion. Man, brutal seed so far for both runners. Raikou takes down, and that's a welcome pack. But remember, he spent one of his bombs. We've already found 2 mugger rooms, which in a way is good news because it greatly decreases the chance we're going to find one in level 9.
For sure, and you really don't want to see them in level 9 because you want the possible hints about where things in level 9 are, if at all possible.
Right. We haven't found the bait block either. Now Raikou's about to discover the House of Pain.
I'm really curious if he goes left, because he knows there's a room over there that's behind the ladder block. And I think that could be very important. I can't see how many hearts does he have, though? I think he's down to a half heart. Yeah, so that's not going to work.
It's
maybe if he
3.5 for Garion.
If he dies and comes back, he might go left just to see what's there.
There's the Triforce on level 5 for garionoldwolf. He had picked up the compass as well, but he is looking for that second item. Again, we know that second item in that staircase if he can find it.
Yeah, I haven't even seen a single staircase yet, I don't think.
We've seen the transport staircase.
Oh, the transport, yeah, that's right.
But we don't know the map, because if it's segmented, then there's going to be a second transport staircase.
Right. He hasn't been up to the north from this room, so maybe he'll find something up there.
He finds a dark room that has a bomb upgrade.
And it's
Hello!
Nice.
That is an awesome bomb upgrade.
Yes.
Below the 100 rupee price and the maximum 6 bomb upgrade. That's a huge purchase there for garionoldwolf.
And putting them right to use, too. I don't blame him. And he found a staircase,
push block. If this is not segmented, he has found that second item, and it is the recorder.
A recorder in 5?
Yeah, we have an Olive Garden breadstick in level 5. I mean, no room of requirement, no blue dart nuts to tangle, but still.
Well, there was an old man with a bomb upgrade in the way. I mean, I guess that could.
Right.
Raikou has the wand. When did that happen? I guess I must have found level 8.
Ground item in 8, yes.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
So he must have found it on the ground while we were talking about garionoldwolf's breadstick find. That's pretty important. So now he's looking for the 2 items behind staircases. He may have found one of them here. Let's find out. It is no.
Try again.
That one's a huge
Garion is not done with level 5. He's gonna dash back to the Triforce and get the heck out of there.
Yeah, for sure. He's found everything he's needed to find. He's gonna go ahead and get his first Triforce on the board. But right now, RaikouRider trying to find the other 2 items. One of them is that wand. It's a great find because it does 2 HP worth of damage. And Dart Nuts, these blue Dart Nuts have 8 HP normally, but if you want to do damage, only the tip of the wand will do damage. Now, Raikou's going to hope that the blue Dart Nuts aren't the dominant enemy set, and he's able to despawn one of them, turn that into a Stalfos. Looks like he's going to go ahead and just try and tackle the last one.
Also should be noted that even though it's just the tip of the wand that does damage, the hitbox is incredible. Because you can hit enemies a full block above you with it, which is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely, indeed. Now, Garion is in the overworld again. He's going to check the letter. I believe there was a dungeon here. No, that's money. Raikou knows what's there, but Garion has not checked this yet. There's the H-Mote room that you normally see in level 6 second quest.
I believe Garion's about to find level 1. I think that's where level 1 was.
Yeah, you're right about that, which we didn't see much of on Raikou's side. Here's and that's another staircase. This looks like a segment to level 8.
Sure does. I'm wondering if Garion will try to bomb left or right, or try to do the... No, he's just trying to bomb. He got lots of bombs. Nothing.
Unless...
Nope.
Maybe that was the other side of that... Maybe that was the other side of that transport. Hard to say at this point.
Yeah, it's really tough to see with Raikou's color scheme. You can't really see his icon.
We have a blue Goma.
Don't think he got a damage boosted through to get through to the locked doors, so... Oh, he doesn't have any keys anyway. He couldn't go through if he wanted to. So much for that brilliant idea.
Well, Garion finds the magical sword, but he's way short on hearts to have any shot at picking it up.
At least he has more hearts than when Raikou found it.
Right.
That didn't mean anything.
Nah, it doesn't really mean much chest jerk here. White sword would be nice. That's still in the shuffle.
Sure is, but do we know it's going to be in a dungeon somewhere? Well, actually, have we seen the coast item yet?
We still have not seen the coast item 3.5 minutes into this race, but RaikouRider could be making a play here, as could Garion.
I know Garion tried at least twice, and he died both times trying to get over there because there's 8 million 2 HP damage enemies on the way over there, unfortunately.
Right. Now Raikou's going to check the burn bush spot here in the forest. He'll find money that he doesn't need, but he knows where to go if he needs it later. There's that crooked 3.
There's the problem is I think that there was a ladder block towards the top half of level 2, so he's not going to be able to get too far. And there's Raikou's first take bonus cave.
Yep, take any cave, bonus cave, candy shop, whatever you want to call it.
So I'm guessing the other 3 must all be on Death Mountain or behind Power Bracelet or Raft blocks or Recorder blocks.
Here comes a Dig Dogger kill opportunity for garionoldwolf. Is he going for the double bomb?
Wouldn't this be interesting if it's a Triforce?
Whoa! Recorder required to beat that seed. Very nice. That could equalize this race here, because remember, Raikou has not been in level 5 yet, so that's interesting. Raikou now knows where level 9 is.
Pretty sure that he shouldn't have any problems finding the recorder. I think it was close to the Triforce. So it's just a matter of him finding level 5 and getting the recorder. But I don't know if he's found all the levels. I mean, see, the problem there is that without bow or silvers yet, I mean, you're not going to leave items behind at this stage. You're gonna dig for items if at all possible, especially since you've found so many levels and haven't really gotten very far.
Nice time for a clock drop for Garion to freeze the orange dart nuts in place. He'll find the heart container, which I believe Raikou had found in his trip.
Yep. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Raikou got key blocked right here. Yeah, okay, it wasn't a ladder block.
Okay,
that could be
so-
interesting. Wonder if there's an item here.
Second item is going to be, again, on the ground. May have to full clear the room. Might just be there right for the taking. But, unfortunately, Garion losing the beams, and he's going to use the candle, but beefy or Stalfos, rather, he's going to have to use a bomb, and there's no drop here.
Unfortunate.
Raikou's back to that same level 2, but he's going to discover quickly that he was key blocked.
Yep, and his key situation has not improved any since the last time he tried.
Nope. And Garen's going to take his crack at these orange dark nuts. He's got plenty of health. 1 heart you lose. No drop, but he will get a bomb.
Always nice to get. Never say no to a good bomb drop. And there's a key, too. That's excellent. Gotta always
narrow down the odds.
Ooh,
uh-oh. Oh, this is nasty, and there was no chance. No chance for Garion.
That is not the enemy you wanted to see right there.
Wow.
Raikou refinding the ladder block in level 1. Now he's
going to quickly find out he can't do it. So ladder definitely required for level 1, but where is that ladder?
Wouldn't it be amazing if it's behind these the blue lamb walls in level 2? That would be...
it wouldn't surprise me,
not at all.
Jerk.
Not at all. I mean, he can take 2 hits before he's dead. So, I mean,
there's just one problem, though. There's just one problem. He has nowhere to hide because he can't do a block clip to protect himself. There's no blocks to clip on.
He's got 10 bombs, though. He could hide in the door and bomb to death. I wouldn't be surprised to see that strategy.
He may go for that. Meanwhile, Raikou is now in level 5, and yeah, you're absolutely right, Chester. That is the strategy he's going for. However, 1 more hit, he is... Oh! Man, absolutely brutal there, Chest Jerk. And Raikou, unfortunately, messed up the Kanana key. He was going to try and use a key on that locked door, and he came up empty.
Well, he couldn't do it because it was a push block room.
Oh, right!
Yep, doesn't quite work in that case.
Darn. Money-making game for Garion, and he's not going to play with his 184 rupees. I don't blame him.
You can never have too many rupees.
And Raikou, unfortunately, out of resources, so he will not get the power bracelet or recorder out of level 5.
And at 42 minutes, Garion is finally going to find the Armos item.
And he's got a heart container.
Of course.
Yep.
Yep.
So far, we have found 2 of the 9 heart containers in the shuffle. There's still plenty of items that we have not found yet. Not the bow or silver arrows, the any key, the red candle, the white sword. I mean, there's still a lot of goodies left in the rotation that's been uncovered by either of these runners.
It's actually surprising in my mind that how few hearts they found. I mean, I think the main issue there is the 3 of the 4 bonus caves are probably on Death Mountain or blocked in some way. So that's part of the problem.
I think you're right.
But I think that, they've only found 1 heart in a dungeon and the Armos heart, and that's it. So
look at this, Raikou getting lucky on the blue Octoroks, getting 2 bomb drops, so I'm guessing he must have got lucky on both the 6 and 8 on his global.
It's a glorious thing. It really is.
Where's that luck when I run this game?
Never.
Exactly. Moving on to vanilla level 8, that's a door repair penalty. And Garion is going to try to see if he can find out what's behind that ladder item on the coast. Again, we've got bunnies.
He's going to do it this time, no problem.
Oh, he's gonna check the cave. He's gonna make us wait. Ooh,
those are expensive hints. My goodness.
Over 150 rupees. I think it was 154.
Oh
boy!
Wow.
That's a nice offensive upgrade. And Garion not gonna purchase the hints now, but he'll keep that in mind for later.
I wonder if he has enough to buy all 3. I don't think he does.
Actually,
he's a little bit short.
He has 50? Just enough.
Does he have just enough? 50? Oh yeah, you're right. Just barely enough. So he could save and then go there and buy all 3 hints right away and then retry. It'd be a bit of a journey. I don't know though. I would sure want to see if I had a hint for the ladder, because he knows that ladder is like super mega ultra required almost at this point. It's almost like you'd want to know as much information as if possible.
It is mandatory. We already know that for a fact, because remember, level 1 was completely ladder blocked. Now we're still looking for the items.
Sorry, go ahead.
Still looking for the items here in level 3 where Raikou is. We haven't found anything yet.
Well, he's further in because no one's nice. No one's gotten any further than the
RaikouRider pulling off the Kanana Key.
Oh, very nice. He with the wand he was able to take out the Landmolas. So that was the main block in level 3. See, this could be a big block too. That those two back-to-back Landmola rooms may have prevented early progress. So we'll see.
Certainly. And ooh, a clock drop here. That's nice when you have a room full of dart nuts. 1 heart for the orange, 2 hearts for the blue. Is this a push block? If it's not segmented, we have found our item and a heart container.
You gotta have heart.
Absolutely, chest jerk.
Oh,
All you really need is heart.
6. Oh, that's a map for 6. Is that a boat? I think it's a boat. Maybe.
It's a cactus.
Cactus, yeah. Can never go wrong with cactus.
No, not at all. But I'll tell you what, though, this is a little bit on the small side for a level 6. Not so bad. We're talking 25 rooms. That is definitely on the small side for a 6.
25, yeah. That is true. Makes you wonder what the large dungeons of 1 through 6 are.
Probably 5.
Probably 5.
4.
Yeah, we never found the map for those dungeons.
And this is a segmented level 3, so Raikou got lucky. Yep. And level 3 tends to be not just, oh boy, that could be what I like to call a stealth staircase. Henry Stealth must have built this particular room. Can he bomb out on any direction?
I should have bet a lot of money that neither of those walls were going to bomb.
I would have bet money too, and we would have made a fortune.
Absolutely. The problem is no one would have taken our bets because they all know that was the truth.
Yeah, and a death on Garion's side here in level 6, so back to start he goes.
Was that a double segmented 3? Jeez.
Triple seg so far.
Yeah.
At least. I want to see this map.
So do I.
I've seen a few quadruple segmented levels before, but I've yet to see a quintuple segment, and garionoldwolf's another death in level 6.
The whole game, really, is not playing nice tonight. Not at all.
No. Yeah, when you have a room full of these blue wizards that do 2 hearts of damage, and you need all the bombs in the world to kill them, and now a potential ladder block.
What do you want to bet those the 6 blue wizrobes at the beginning of level 6? Maybe they got something.
Well, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
We haven't found anything level 6 yet, have we?
No. We found the transport staircase, so the next staircase that Garion finds, that is going to be the one that gets him the item.
Good luck finding it.
Exactly, you'll need it.
Oh.
This is a nasty room
here,
Chester.
And the virus are plus HP too. That's terrible.
Oh, a bummer.
I never want to see that.
Not only that, the keys are also on the beefy side as well. Yeah, heart container, gotta have heart. Well, that eliminates another heart container. We have now 5 hearts left in the shuffle. And there's our map, triple seg. Name that ink blot.
Tough to call it a cactus. Too many pieces missing.
It looks like Strider, not the NES version, not Anyone Can Strider, not that Strider game, but I'm thinking of the Genesis or arcade version of Strider. It looks like those helicopter thingies in level 2, but it's all blown up. Oh, we've got our item in level 3.
Floor item.
All hail!
All hail! All hail!
So level 3 is complete in terms of items, but that is no progress for Raikou.
Nope. My theory about the Landmolas blocking things in level 3, well, that turned out to not be true. It's blocking a Triforce.
Right.
That's about
I was just to say, not completely. It is guarding the Triforce here. At least it's the slow variety, and Raikou will get his 3rd Triforce piece. Level 3 is his.
So we're down to an item in 2, an item in 4, 6, 7, and 2 and 8 for the ladder.
Yes.
So, because we know 1's blocked, and 2 was not blocked. 2 was just had the blue Landmolas blocking the top part.
Correct.
I don't remember anything about level 4 at all. It's been a while since they've been in level 4.
Yeah, we found we know the book is there, but they didn't find the book, and we haven't found the second item in level 4 either.
Yeah.
And which way is he going to go? He's going to bomb to the north. He's only got 2 bombs left, and we have a Gleeok room, but no Gleeok. Instead, it's a cash orb and a key.
Nice. Always good to see when you have 0 keys.
I'll tell you what.
Another easy room here too. Oh, clock. Very nice.
That's very nice. You see that map that Raikou's got? That almost looks like Second Quest level 7 to start things off, or even Second Quest 8. There's the Triforce in 6.
Oh, nice. Pretty easy room too. Just deep in the dungeon.
So he's just looking for that staircase, because he found this transport staircase already. He's just got to find the other staircase that's going to have the second item in level 6. Could be here.
Could be right here. Pretty decent enemy set. Always nice to see.
And once again, troll handle, but with the one, it's going to be a little bit easier for Raikou. Nice fight.
Oh, that level design, jeez.
Oh, and there's a 2 off on the left side.
That's a building with a shed.
And it's a red herring.
Yep.
Not the push block that Garion was looking for, so he'll have to look elsewhere.
He's only got like 3 rooms left, I think, in level 6. He doesn't have much left.
I'll tell you what, for a level 7, this is definitely on the large side at 28 rooms. It's even bigger than... That is a rarity, level 7 being bigger than level 6.
Well, level 7 has its own theories about everything, according to certain people.
Now, according to what Fred told me, I don't think level 7 can ever be bigger than level 8. I think it could be equal size, but I don't think it can be bigger. But looking at this map, I'm thinking level 8's going to probably be about 31.
Yeah. Nothing there for Garion, unfortunately. The second item looks like it's going to be in this very top right corner.
Yep, we're narrowing down the options, and Raikou
could be right here.
Completely whiffs on that bomb. Yeah, this is a chance. And I believe this is a room that Raikou died in, or no, maybe not.
There's been a lot of death in the seed.
There's been a lot of deaths in the seed.
All the deaths are kind of running together now.
Now, 2 sets of transport staircases here in level 7. That's one of them. Could it lead it to the 2 off? Let's find out.
Yes, it does.
Oh boy, it does. Well, there's the compass, so it's not a complete loss. Another red herring for Garion. Wow.
Oh, and there's there's the staircase. Oh wow, there's a bomb upgrade in that little island.
Nice. And gotta have heart.
Gotta have heart.
Wow, so we have 2 heart containers in level 6, and that is one of the more fruitful 2-offs you will ever see in Zelda Randomizer shapes. You had the compass and a bomb upgrade. That's pretty cool.
Yep, hit all the goodies in one little corner. Thinking, nobody will come down all the way down here. Jeez.
Right.
Way off the beaten path.
Now that I remember, it was a discount at 97 rupees, anywhere between 75 and 125 for the price. And again, they're getting 6 extra bombs. Remember, Raikou only had 7 bombs max, so that was a welcome sight for him.
Absolutely. And I don't know if he has to go through the other one, which I don't think was required. He would probably pay the bomb again, since keys seem to be problematic in this seed. I don't think I've ever seen either of them have more than 2.
I think 3 is probably the most I've seen so far. And yeah, keys have definitely been scarce in this seed. What do they call it? A key sanity seed?
Yeah. Garion did get the Triforce out of level 6, so he is done with level 6.
We're tied up again in that department. We have 3 Triforces on the board for both runners. There's the red ring!
There's the red ring. Finally.
Very nice. So by getting that red, and he's going to bomb it in disgust. Who can blame him?
Take that.
So, by getting that red ring, that is going to...
Oh, look at that. It's behind his shoot room, too. Wow.
How
incredible.
Rude is that?
That's incredible. Not even anything there, too.
So with the
level 7 effectively has 2 block rooms that you need staircases to get to. It's almost like it is an island by itself.
It's like, yeah, you almost could say this is a triple segmented level 7 because it's kind of got the level 5 mechanics in Vanilla First Quest.
Sure does.
So with the red ring, that is going to quadruple the defense for RaikouRider down to 1/4 of the base value. That's the damage he'll be taking. And then considering all the deaths that these runners have taken, I mean, Raikou gladly finding that jewelry.
A welcome find for sure. And we still haven't found the blue ring shop, but
now it's irrelevant.
Yes.
Yep. Now we're still looking for the other staircase. That's going to have our second item in level 7.
I think right now there are off to the right side.
Yep. Right now there are 4 heart containers left in the shuffle.
would be interesting if there's a push block on the other side of that shoot room where the red ring was.
Oh, that would be nasty. And what if it was like the bow or the silver arrows or the ladder?
Yeah. I'm not even worried about bow or silvers yet. We got to get that ladder. That's going to be the key. As it often
Definitely. Well, speaking of keys, that's another item.
He can't get to that last room. Oh, that's really annoying.
Uh-oh, and there is the final one of those, and it's decision time, and he's going to spend one of his bombs, so that's going to take him down to, I believe, 13. Oh, another Chevy room!
Wow.
How many of those have we seen so far, Chester?
Too many, yes.
So we've got one for the Corvette, we have one for the Camaro, one for the Impala, one for the Suburban, one for the Eldorado.
You're really impressing me now. That's you know. You had me at Silverado.
I said Eldorado. That's
Eldorado.
It's Silverado. No, any key.
Any key. Nice. For a key starred C. Okay, level 7 apparently is the place to be, even though it doesn't have the ladder in it, but it's got decent goodies in it.
Absolutely. So now we're down to just 3 possibilities. It's either going to be in level 2, level 4, or level 8. Right now, there's a 50-50 chance it's in level 8.
And Raikou spent a decent amount of time in there when he found the wand. So it'd be interesting to see if there actually is another block in there we didn't see, because we didn't see him pick up the wand.
Hard to say at this point, but I will tell you right now what we have found so far. So level 2 has a heart container, 3 has a heart container and a wooden boomerang, 4 has a book, 5 has a power bracelet and a recorder, 6 has 2 heart containers, 7 had the red ring and a magical key, level 8, so far we have found the wand. Armo statue item was a heart container. The ladder item on the coast was a white sword. The white sword item was the raft.
And unfortunately, we haven't found the book yet. We just know about it via hint.
Correct.
And neither runner has bought the hints on the coast yet. Really curious to know what those hints are. There's the any key for Garion. He'll be glad to see that.
Yeah, both runners, when they picked up the any key, were at 1 key. That's something you very rarely see, because a lot of times when I see this in Randomizer, these runners have like about 12 keys.
All right, Raikou's going back to level 2. He's going to fly through past this block.
It's a great play. It's a great play, because now that he's got the red ring, instead of losing 2 hearts, he's only going to lose half a heart to those landmole attacks.
And he's going to quickly clear the last 6 rooms or whatever that he needs. And hopefully, for his sake, not find a heart container.
Now there's still 4 heart containers left in the shuffle chest, jerk.
Yeah, they're there. That's true.
Not to mention we have a magical boomerang.
Mm-hmm. And red candle, obviously a very important item.
It's my favorite item, but it's not going to do them any good this late in the game.
Nope.
Time to kill off these blue land moles. He's got them pinned down, and
yeah, there you go.
Just a key. But 3 more rooms left to go, and just another key. You can just move on.
Oh, in case Garion got through them the first time. Oh, look, there's another room.
Ich spreche kein Heiligen. Raikou doesn't care that he doesn't speak German. Then it's gotta have heart.
Yeah. Are you surprised? I'm surprised.
No. That's the second dungeon where we've had double heart containers. There's now 3 heart containers left in the shuffle, so now there's a 2 in 3 chance that ladder is in level 8.
Calling it now, level 9 is also 2 heart containers?
Could be.
That would be amazing.
Level 1. Level 1.
Level 1. Level 1. I mean, if level 1 doesn't have bow and silvers in it, I'll be surprised.
The Kilgannon care package.
That's right.
I like that.
That's right. Yes, we've seen that a few times in these seeds for sure.
Are you sure the sprites aren't?
Garion's about to go to the red room ring in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and now Raikou. Now I didn't see. Did he grab? He must have. He must have grabbed the Triforce out of level 2.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I mean, with his resources, I can't imagine him missing it.
Maybe he didn't. I think he's going back. No, maybe not. Okay.
I think he grabbed it. I think I just missed it.
Wasn't it? It was near the beginning of the dungeon.
Yes.
He must have it.
Yeah,
I'm marking down. I'm marking down as if he grabbed it.
Yeah.
We'll find out when he tries to go into level 9 and the old man says, yeah, no.
I've been fooled before by the runners, so we'll see.
I watched the GDQ race, and I was so sure that Fred forgot to pick up the raft in what level? I think it was.
Yeah, at first I thought he had picked it up, and then I looked at the trap like he missed it.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, and then everybody always is like, he picked it up. I'm like, all right, we're getting indication he did pick it up, so let's light it up.
I was really worried about that too, because I'm thinking if he didn't pick it up, like, well, game over. Jeez, he ain't going back for that.
Yeah, because there's the Triforce pickup for RaikouRider, and that we assume that he picked up the 1 and 2. That'd be his 5th Triforce piece.
Now, he didn't find the recorder in 5 yet.
He hasn't found anything at level 5, and he needs the recorder.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He does not have the Triforce in level 2, remember?
No?
That was recorder blocked.
Oh, that's right. That's what the recorder block was. That's
yes,
right.
So
okay.
Yes, he does. So he does not have the Triforce out of level 2, so that is his 4th Triforce piece. That's correct.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think he found the compass in level 2, so he must know that it's recorder blocked.
Yes. That's the situation right there for RaikouRider. So he is going to find that recorder here in level 5. That it was our staircase end. The power bracelet is guarded by the troll handler.
Mm-hmm.
And
not that way. Although it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's gonna use the any key as the free pass, and that mugger room will be gone now.
Take that, old man.
Yeah, that'll save him an up and A.
Garion is on his way to the Triforce. He has completed everything else in level 7, which he'll be very happy to be done with.
Definitely, because he did pick up his red ring, so he just needs to clear this room right here. He already did. Get his Triforce, so that is his 4th Triforce. We are tied again.
So I'm wondering where his next play is going to be. Because he knows about level 3's annoying land mold block in the beginning. So that may... Oh, we found the 2nd bomb grade. Nice. That's a lot of bands.
Yeah, he's got 19 bombs maximum. That's something you don't see every day, chest jerk.
Mm-hmm. I've seen 20, I think, maybe twice ever. So, definitely hard to get to.
Not only that, in certain swordless seeds, there's the recorder for Raikou. Big find for him. So now you can get the Triforce out of level 2. I have seen you can have more than 20 bombs. You know, swordless seeds. Remember, we have the bombs plus now in swordless seeds. So if you get that plus the 2 bomb upgrades worth 6, it could be 24.
That's true. Very true. I missed the plus 2 bombs.
Oh, I
haven't had one of those in a while.
I know, because after the Swiss rounds during the all boards no swords, we took that away and we reverted back to the Dark Ages.
There's the blue ring shop. It's just bombing above Vanilla 1.
Oh, give me a break.
We were talking about, it's probably blocked by the raft. No.
Nah.
No problem.
And he had enough to purchase it too, but you don't need it. Here's the map for level 5. It is not segmented. Name that ink plot. That looks like a raptor, a velociraptor.
Velociraptor? Alright. I believe it. Garion is searching the overworld now. Has he found all the dungeons?
I don't know if Garion has found all the dungeons. Obviously, we have found all the dungeons, but...
Oh, he hasn't been over to the left side where the grave is, I don't think.
Right, where level 3 is.
He didn't find the take any roads from this side. He found them from the other direction. So he probably hasn't found, what was that, level 3 in the grave?
Level 3, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because he does not have the Tringle from that particular dungeon. He's not discovered it yet.
He's not going that way, though.
Trying to find the second item in level 5, but unfortunately he's heading in the wrong direction because we know that the Manhandler early on was what was guarding that second item.
That's right. I'm wondering if he just didn't go that way. Because he can kill Manhandlers pretty easily now.
He probably just hasn't gone that way
He skipped a room like in the middle there. I wonder if that's the room that has it.
Could be. Now we're finding all the secrets here, but again, at 254 rupees, there's no need to pick them up.
That's what Death Mountain would have been the place to be if there had been any levels up here.
I gotta check Vanilla level 9's location to find a money-making game. There's absolutely no point in playing it when you're at max rupees.
Really is unfortunate that Garion going this way, because we know there's not really much of anything to avoid. There's all the medium secrets are up here, apparently.
I was going to say, we have found all of the cash reserves here in Hyrule. I guess this is like the Hyrule First National Bank.
Yep. The Death Mountain branch of the Hylian National Bank?
Yep, Death Mountain branch.
About 10 locations, all in Death Mountain.
Yep.
You can't have enough coverage in Death Mountain. It's a very expansive place.
And the obvious choice for the president of those 10 branches, Ganon.
Of course. He's in charge. So I
got it. So Raikou still trying to find that second item, and here it is. If he can get that manhandler, but he's a little light on that bomb. Can he use the wand? Yeah, he's going to go for the wand here. There's a take any cave for garionoldwolf. He'll pick up the heart container. Now, he's 1 heart away from a shot at that magical sword. There's the power bracelet for Raikou, and that is all for level 5 for him. Now, which way is he going to go?
It should be noted that was the second take any. He found it in hour 5.
That is incredible. 65 minutes. We've only found 2. There's still 2 left. Maybe one's, well, he missed the mark on that bomb. Is it here?
Probably buy the bombs, yeah, because he's got if he wants to finish clearing Death Mountain, he needs at least that many more. And you don't want to leave Death Mountain without clearing, especially if you're looking for something.
Raikou not going to go to level 2 right away. Instead, he's going to go to level 6. Now, he'll get his Triforce, but unfortunately, he's only going to find 2 heart containers. But if he does find them, he could make a play for that magical sword.
Mm-hmm. And given that the white sword is annoyingly ladder blocked and a ladder we can't seem to find, it would be nice to have. Oh, they got a compass. I knew the blue wizards were guarding something.
Of course.
Wasn't as important as I thought it was.
No. So I'm going to check this bomb spot, and then there's 1 more spot left, and there's another take any cave.
All right. So we have 1 left, so we know one of them is definitely either raft or power bracelet blocked, because I'm pretty sure they haven't been checking power bracelet spots.
You are correct, because there's only 4 power bracelet spots to check in first quest overworld, as opposed to like 9 or 10 in second quest. Yep. Okay.
Well, it could be this
Do we have a take any?
No, there's a ladder. There's a letter, rather.
The paper, the letter. So now, you can buy some potions if he so chooses.
I would think he probably would, because he really doesn't have anything else to spend money on besides possibly wood, arrows, and bait. But bait's cheap, and 225 rupees is easily enough to buy everything he wants besides Blue Ring.
Yeah, I'd purchase the
you
bait
said
at
the
that
arrows
41.
Yeah, the arrows were cheap too. You said 60 something.
61.
Yeah. So, of course, who knows where the bow is?
For all we know, it could be in level 9, because I do believe with these flags, important items are in play for level 9.
I should check that.
All right, while you're checking that, we're going to check this power bracelet spot. Unfortunately, that is a door repair penalty down to 205 rupees. And Raikou in the Gliok room here in level 6. So the blue ring shop turned out to not be the rare shop, because it's 240 rupees for the jewelry there. So I believe the wood arrow shop in Southwest Hyrule is our rare shop for today's seed.
All right, I checked. Important items in 9 is not on, so the bow will not be in 9.
Which means, obviously, the ladder is not going to be in 9 either. So the bow is either in 1, 4, or 8. Here's level 3 for Garion. This is the first time he has discovered this level, but unfortunately, he's not really going to find much here. There's a heart container and Lord Banana as our 2 items.
It looks like Garion is suffering, unfortunately, from not having the wand that Raikou picked up a long time ago, because that would be definitely helping right here.
Yeah, and he's not going to take his chances with that last segment of Land Mole, and now he finds some more Land Moles. Again, the slower ones are going to be much easier to take down. Oh, but that candle missed completely. Yeah, they're weak compared to the blue ones, so he's going to get that Triforce. Not going to pick it up just yet. Yeah, considering he's going to have to kill those.
He probably wants to see this as an item.
Yes. And he's going to take the transport staircase.
Okay. Well, I mean, he knows they're weak, so he knows he can kill them again pretty easily.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad play.
Yep. And he, little does he know, this is a triple segmented level 3 coming up.
And it has the ever so important boomerang in it. So,
right.
That's very important.
Still hasn't found any of the heart containers as Raikou, and he doesn't know that those are the 2 items. He knows what the Triforce is, though.
It is unfortunate that the runners are apparently retracing the other steps to dungeons that we know don't have important items in them.
Yeah, so because the big
ones
are
to level 8.
4 and 8.
Right away. Yep. I want to see more level 8. I want to see what the map looks like.
I do too. There's the map for level 3, and Garion sees the mess.
And he said, ugh.
That's probably about what he'd probably say about that map, Chester.
Wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so...
Doesn't have any bombs, though. Jeez. He had so many bombs.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
There's one of the heart containers for Raikou.
Little does he know, the other one is about as far away as it possibly could be from him.
And just like Raikou, Garion is going to ignore the wooden boomerang, and now he spends a bomb. That's a mistake. Yeah. That's a mistake, Chester, because he had the any key.
Yeah. He's being cavalier with his bombs.
Absolutely, because remember, he's only gotten one of the 2 bomb upgrades so far, so I believe he's down to 12 bombs max.
Yeah. Given where the other upgrade is, he'll probably find it, I would think, because it was in an area that he'll probably take a staircase to.
Unfortunately, with no resources, garionoldwolf didn't really have much of a chance against those blue dart nuts, so back to start he goes. There's the ferry for Raikou, and that is not where the staircase is for the second heart container. Oh, and Garion's going to try again. Now he's down to half a heart. Oh, nice block clip.
Oh, no, okay. Now, I think he's just going to try for us now. Although, if only... Okay, yeah, right. They didn't come back.
So that'll be his 5th Triforce piece. So he's going to take a temporary lead in that category.
And if he doesn't go back in, that would be the right move. He doesn't need anything else in there.
Raikou gets his second heart container out of level 6. So both runners at the moment have a 20% chance of picking up the magical sword that'll do 4 hit points of damage if they decide to make that play. Chester, if you were in these runner shoes, would you make that play?
It's tough to say. It really is. I mean, I think that would be the right move, but not actually playing the seed. I mean, I think I would feel differently if I were actually under the stress of actually playing the seed. You know, an hour and 11 minutes in, looking for a ladder that is obviously required and I can't find it anywhere. I would be frustrated with that for sure.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't make the play just yet because level 1 is near the magical sword. I think after they make the play for level 1, they might make a play for magical sword at that point.
Yeah, that's very true. You want to, especially this deep into the seed, you want to try avoid doubling back as much as possible.
Absolutely. You want to make, unless the magical sword is on the way to something, you know, like level 9 or a dungeon you need to revisit, I wouldn't try more than once.
No, I definitely wouldn't do that.
Alright.
But again, you have been fighting with a wood sword the entire seed, so...
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
You would like an upgrade, to say the least.
Raikou making the play here, Chester. He's in level 8.
Find that map. I want to see it.
I do too. Could be anywhere, though.
That's what I hear.
And there's that good old hint. This time he's going to bomb to the right. Nothing. Meanwhile, Garion is trying his luck against these dart nuts. He has plenty of health now.
Still lacking that wand, though. Really limiting his combat.
He does get bombed, so if he wants to try to do the old room of requirement technique, he certainly may if he wants to.
I think we saw from a different enemy set that the blue dark nuts are not necessarily at the top of the list, but they could be at the top of the list.
Indeed.
I don't think they're strong, though. Because one of them went down to a bomb and a couple sword swings.
They might have rolled -2, which would be a 6 HP blue dart nut. There's the other item. Gotta have heart.
A little better chance at mags now.
40% chance now for Garion. Raikou still trying to find the other 2 items. Could be anything. But again, based on what we know, Chester, it's a 2 and 3 chance ladders here.
Mm-hmm. Which means it's in level 4, by the way. It's gotta be.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Nope. Not in the least.
All right.
Garion's almost level 3, so that's good.
Yep.
We know that's
he's got that Triforce. Yep. Both runners now have 5 Triforce pieces. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 for Garion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now for Raikou.
I guess he hasn't gone back to level 2. Yeah, he went back to level 2, probably not until he goes to level 1. Because they're relatively close to each other. That makes sense.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Again, avoiding double back. Now Garion's in the right spot.
Following. Footsteps.
If nothing else, he's going to find the wand in here, which will definitely be of great help.
Oh, absolutely. Because just considering how combat heavy this seed's been, here's a staircase that's guarded by this Aquamentus. This could be one of our 3 items. 2 items, of course, left in play. Is there an item here? Yep. Gotta have heart.
Gotta have heart. I also like, I think you put guarded in air quotes there. Like, does Aquamentus really guard anything, really?
No, they usually poorly guard things. And
yes.
Gleeok sometimes can, too. If the items there are right for the taking, that's poorly guarded.
Mm-hmm, for sure. So now what are we at? 4 or 8, 1 item each, 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance. And right now, looking at my board, there's only 2 hearts left in the shuffle.
I'm going to guess level 4. That's my guess.
Yep, level 4 seems like a good bet, but you never know. But don't forget that since important items can't be in level 9, we know the bow has to be somewhere in that 1-4-8 shuffle as well. And right now, there's a 60% chance bow is in 1.
So what else are we missing besides bow, silvers, ladder, red candle?
Any key is not there, or no, any key is there. Red
key,
candle, a magical boomerang, that's not been discovered either. That's about it.
That's about it, yep. Only bow and silvers and ladder, yeah, whatever.
I want to, if the bow...
Oh, there's the wand.
There's the one. That was the floor item, kind of as I suspected.
Yep. I want to go back and watch and see if he picked it up exactly as Gary was picking up something else we were watching. Pretty sure that's what happened.
Or another thing that tends to happen a lot is that the item it drops right on their feet.
Yeah. And then he goes through his inventory. Oh look, I have the wand.
There's your map. There's your map, Chest Jerk.
Okay.
That is a Thompson submachine gun.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna say machine gun. That looks about right. What an interesting lower left section that is too.
And it's only 1 room bigger than level 7. It's 29 rooms. That's small for 8.
Yeah, that is. So what's level 9 gonna be like? Ugh.
60.
60.
There's the other item, and again, gotta have heart.
All you really need is heart.
I used to know the lyrics. I had memorized the lyrics to that damn Yankee song.
You sang them in my chat once, I think, didn't you?
I know I did, yes.
I remember that well.
When the odds are saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. There we go.
Well done.
So yeah, if that's the same heart container that we had, saw on Garion's side, that means ladders in 4.
I think it was because he was already in that section, I believe. So
okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled on this. But Raikou now has a 60% chance of picking up that magical sword. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna make.
All right. Now here, how about this? How about the bow was in 4 and that Goma in 8 is blocking the ladder?
Ooh, now you're thinking evil. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I think that could be a thing too.
Oh, I like it.
Because I have a hunch that Raikou found out that is an actual arrow block.
Ooh, that would be amazing.
I think that he's headed towards 4, right?
Looks like it.
Remember, was 4 over here in the? No.
I believe so, but in any event, he's gonna fill it up in a moment.
Yeah, I don't blame him. No. Recorder. He's gonna check Recorder Lake. No. See, I don't think he would. He wouldn't be checking Overworld. He's found everything he needs. Oh, 4 was over here.
You're right.
Okay.
It's 4. You're right. All right.
So if the bow is in here, that means we have a bow block in 8, I think.
And the other item is going to be the ladder.
And the other item has to be the ladder. What a combination of events that would be.
Oh, I love those the good old chain reaction, see, Chest Jerk, where one item leads to another.
Oh, they're great to commentate. They're not great to play, though.
No. Luckily, we're here in the commentator's booth and not on stage trying to complete this race.
They're not good when you're playing them when you don't take the path the game wants you to take. When you do take that path, it's that was an easy seed. But when you don't take that path, yeah, not fun.
It's a big difference between a 50-minute seed and an hour 50-minute seed.
If you're lucky.
Right. There's the map for level 8. So now Garion has that same Tommy Gum map.
Raikou trying to make progress here in level 4, but The walls are strong in this one.
Yeah, I think this is a first. I don't think I've ever seen a shapes. Oh, the blue dartnuts get him back to start. He goes. I was just about to say, I don't think I've ever seen a seed that had no dungeons over 30 rooms apart from level 9.
That's got to be rare, especially given the way
Very.
that 7. I mean, 7 or 8. One of them almost always is that big, but
yeah, 8 was 29, 7 was 28, and 6 was 25.
Wow.
So now,
And Garion is wondering, did anyone get the number of that dark nut that hit him? It's like the old one.
let's see, GT417RS. I don't know.
Sounded good.
Raikou's still trying to find the 2 items. Again, we know one of them is the book. We don't know about the second one. We think maybe it could be the ladder. We think maybe it could be the bow. There's a dig dogger.
Dig dogger block? Interesting.
This might have been dig dogger blocked. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
given that
double
map,
dig
looks
dogger
like it.
block?
Yeah. Very interesting.
Now we need a map, though. A map would be nice at this point.
It would. For as long as we've known the book has been in here.
Wow! Garion gets trapped in, so he has to kill all the enemies. Luckily, he had the wand.
Ladder block strikes again.
My goodness gracious. I know ladder is typically king when it comes to these particular flags, Chester, but I don't think I've ever seen a randomizer shape seed with as many ladder blocks as this one.
It is the king, queen, and both princes, I think.
Yeah, agreed. All right. So, now, we're still trying to find the 2 items. Again, one is the book, we know that. But he's not found a staircase, either. Check out these wizards, and there's our map. Not segmented, so if he finds a staircase, we know it's going to be one of them. There's a room we haven't seen yet in this seed, the turnstile room.
Turnstile room, yeah. That definitely looks like it was a recorder block as well. Looks like that was a 4 dig dogger room.
You bet.
And this could be the item room. There we go.
Is it going to be the item? Is it going to be the book?
Gotta be the bow.
Nope.
The ladder. Okay.
It is the ladder. So.
And the crowd goes wild. Yeah.
Absolutely. You bet.
So the ladder's in 4. So that means if that's a golem block, that means the bow is not in 8. The bow is in 1.
Right.
So the other items in 1 and 8 could be whatever they want to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Could be silvers, but silvers could be... I mean, silvers are now, what, 50-50 being 9?
By the way, it is 2 heart containers in level 8.
It was 2 heart containers. Ah, okay.
So we were right all along, so...
I guess...
that means...
But that might be, given where the Triforce is, that could be a arrow block to get to the Triforce.
Which means that the bow, this might be a double dip of 8.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
Alright, so, level 1, the bow is definitely there. We know that by process of elimination. So now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. It's a 50-50 chance. We've got 4 items left. Those 4 items are one of the heart containers, silver arrows, the red candle is still in play, and the magical boomerang.
That is correct.
Play a melody to obtain the ladder and... Not impressed.
Thanks.
I just got your ladder, yes. Which confirms that recorder was required.
Yes. The newest of old news.
These have been the trolliest old men I've seen in quite some time. I love old men that tell you the hints in the level that you're on and you already picked it up.
And you have to have already blocked, gotten through said block to get these hints in the first place.
Yep.
That's
this is amazing.
I want to know. I still want to know what those hints in the coast are. One of those hints in the coast are 3 totally useless community hints now.
Could be.
But Gary, I think Gary is confirming that this is definitely an arrow block. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's an old man. There's an old man down and right from here. This is an arrow block. That's great. So if silvers are a 9, required wood arrows. Classic.
Oh yeah, and remember, 61 rupees is the price. And remember where the wood arrow shop was? Southwest Hyrule.
And luckily, they have plenty of money to afford it, so that's not gonna be a problem. That's not gonna be an issue. Oh no, it's not. No, I take it all back. That was not a block.
Ooh, the
That's
workaround.
I thought for sure that was an old man right there. Well,
yeah.
Never mind.
I would have lost a lot of money on that bet as well. I would have thought no workaround either, but there it is. So unless there's some kind of
I lost all my money.
Well, this is interesting. So this must be nope, that's a red herring. I was just about to say that must be the transport, and he doesn't does he? Now he does not have that. Wait a minute. What's he looking for?
There's the book finally.
Yep.
Book in the book in the very last room in level 4.
Go figure. Go figure. So he'll get the book. So now he knows what the maps looks like, and that's really going to come in handy in level 9.
So close. So close to being an actual arrow block.
That is crazy, Chester. Absolutely crazy. So now, Raikou does not have the Triforce out of level 8, but Garion's about to get his Triforce out of level 8. And that's going to be number 6 for him.
I'm curious to know what Garion was thinking about in that room. Because he found everything in level 8, so...
The only thing I can think of is bombs. That's about it.
I guess. Oh well. So he's gotten that Triforce. So now he has to be off level 4. That's literally... He could go back to level 3. Why is he going back in?
Did he not find the second item?
He had to.
Oh my, look at that map. Look at that map of level 1. That's a triple segment with another one-off.
Wow. And the map in the first room.
Oh, and that is one of those Atari men. I got it. That would be Berserk. He's firing the gun, and that's the robot's fire aiming at the guy.
You are 100% correct. That is absolutely correct. That's amazing.
That's an awesome game, and one of my favorite games growing up on the Atari 2600. So now we're looking for 3 items. There's the red candle. He'll pick that up. It was right there. He might as well.
It was right there. It would have been amazing if he had been 1 frame away from it. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not getting it. I didn't waste my time in level 1 to pick this up.
I know. But hey, red candle, you can fire it as many times as you want, but that is obsolete because of the wand's abilities. But the blue candle, you can only fire it once.
Mm-hmm.
And go figure, that's a transport. The odds are it was going to be the transport.
Yep.
But the question is, where's it going to take him? 1 off?
No.
Nope. The 3 off.
The 3 off will take him to the 1 off, probably.
Probably. Or could take him to the item, who knows?
Yeah, it could.
I want that Triforce on the 1 off, though. Nope, I ain't getting my wish. It's in the 3
not
off.
This time. No, but this third room will be... No, guess not. Maybe
Thanks a lot, game!
Well played, game.
Oh, that's amazing. The classic compass in the room right after you find where the Triforce is, but that will be the 6th Triforce for Raikou. That's crazy.
That is amazing.
Back he goes.
Well, that way, now we know the 1 off room has nothing in it. So it can be, because it can't have the Triforce, and it can't have... Well, I guess no, it could have the other floor drop. That's true. It could have the other floor drop. Yeah. Small
chance, but it could.
Actually, it's not that much of a small... It's only had, what, 4 rooms left, maybe? So it's actually not that small of a chance.
Yeah, one of them is a drop, and the other staircase you find. So there is 2 staircases on this strip right here. Mm-hmm. One of them has the item, and one of them is going to take him to the 1 off.
Place your bets now.
I ain't putting on the 1 off.
Garion is still fun. He's clearing level 8 for something. I have no idea what.
I mean,
unless he retried after getting the heart container the first time, but I doubt
that's the only explanation I can think of. But that still doesn't fit. The pieces don't fit.
No.
Well, the Petro Wayne sighting in level 1. Oh yeah.
Guarding the silvers. Could be.
That'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise known as the "Don't Light Yourself on Fire" battle.
Well, he's done that a couple of times.
Failing miserably at it.
Thankfully, he's got that red rings. There's the
bow.
Oh,
the bow, jeez. And
is this the double candy? Double candy, but it's not the silver arrows. Instead, it is the magical boomerang, which means we now know that the silver arrows are 9, along with the last heart container.
So he'll do a quick stop to level 2 to get his Triforce that is now not blocked anymore.
Yep, and then
And
he
he
needs to go
remembered,
back
thank goodness.
Yep, and then he needs to go back to 8, get that Triforce, and then he'll be done. He'll go to 9.
I don't think we can call it done just yet.
Well, done with the main part of the game.
Done with the non-level 9 portion of the game.
Correct, yes.
But far from done everything.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I'm glad the Silver Arrows are in level 9. Again, unless we screwed up this room. If the Silver Arrows are here and, we are for some reason, well, there's a clock, so we're about to find out if we were right all this time or if we were wrong all this time. That's the push block, so this is it. Was this a heart container? It was. We were right. We were right the whole time, Jester. So Silvers are 9.
I was so sure. I was so sure he'd already picked up 2 hearts in level 8.
I was too. Maybe it was.
Maybe
it was
I don't know.
I will say this much.
Oh well.
Garion now has an 80% chance to pick up that magical sword, and considering that
Raikou didn't even try. Raikou didn't even try for mags while he was up at level 1 too.
He's gonna get the white sword.
Yeah, I don't blame him. So I'm wondering why he wouldn't even try mags with it being only 2 screens away.
Either he forgot about it or figured that this is a 14 heart mag seed.
Well, we'll know, and we'll know. I'm sure Garion will try, so we'll know in a minute.
He's got an 80% chance. I would.
Oh yeah, easy.
But yeah, Raikou is, he's gonna play the odds. He'll take his white sword. I don't disagree with this move, not one bit.
I'm actually curious if Raikou had not even checked what the coast item was yet. I wonder if he had not even gotten over here yet.
I thought he checked. He
I
did
thought
check.
So too,
remember?
but maybe.
He went into the cave because he was toying with us for a little bit, and then he checked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Because that would have been interesting if he just never gotten over there. Because there's nothing else besides level 9 on the coast down on the south. There's nothing over there, so.
And I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to give a full item recap for our Consternation seed for tonight at this SGDQ 2019 race at the NES Block. Level 1, bow, red candle, and the magical boomerang. Level 2, 2 heart containers. Level 3, heart container and Lord Banana. Level 4, the book and the ladder. Level 5, the power bracelet and the recorder. Level 6, 2 heart containers. Level 7 had the red ring and the any key. Level 8 had the wand and 2 heart containers. By process of elimination, we know that level 9 has the silver arrows and the last heart container. Armo statue item was a heart container. Ladder item on the coast, white sword. White sword item was the wrap. There is your full recap. And look at this. garionoldwolf has 14 hearts. He's now guaranteed that magical sword.
But now we'll never know if 13 would have been enough. So that ruins everything.
Well, garionoldwolf doesn't care about that. He's going to pick up the prize. And that could give him an edge when we get to level 9. We know that level 9 is considered the great equalizer, and especially now that we're under chase for the silver arrows.
Absolutely. And we've seen it more often than we care to admit, how often it has been said equalizer.
All right, Dan, there's the wood arrows. Raikou thinks that the wood arrows are required. We know, because Garion had already done it, it's not required. So,
I sure thought so. I was so sure it was.
We all thought so.
Yeah.
We were all debated. Of course, the problem for Garion is he's still ladder blocked. He does not have the ladder out of 4.
Yeah, that means level 4 is literally his only other... I still think he hasn't cleared level 3 yet, so he might go back to 3 first, which would be very unfortunate since we know nothing there. Although, with silvers in 9, I wonder if he'll go back to 3 first anyway. Because that's an easier clear than 9. So, and that would unfortunately cost him a bit of time.
Right, because I don't believe he found the heart container. That was the staircase item.
I'm pretty sure he may not have found either item.
He found the wooden boomerang and he passed on it.
Okay. But he is going to 4, so he's making the right move.
Definitely, because he'll get his ladder, and if he so chooses, and I'd pick it up. I'd pick up that book, because again, level 9 is Hyrule's favorite game show. And what is that game show?
Fight the P-Hat. Oh, no, wait, no. That's not it. That's my favorite game show.
Let's see.
Find the bomb hole. Yes, that's
Yes, indeed. Find the bomb hole. And with the map, it's going to make playing that game a little bit easier. That was just a trolley situation for Raikou. He's trying for the 1-cycle blue Goma fight, and now he's moving to the right. He can't even do it in 2-cycle. 3-cycle of shame.
We have Troll Handler and Troll Goma. Doesn't have the same ring to it, but
no,
I guess it works a little bit.
You typically don't deal with Troll Gomas in this game, and there's the Triforce for Garion, but again, he needs to get the ladder out of level 4. Raikou is...
I really want to get Raikou to bomb down from that room. It's like, oh, that wasn't an arrow block. My bad.
Tell you what, though, Raikou is just a couple of rooms away from discovering his final Triforce, which will gain him access into level 9.
He's playing the odds that they're wrong, though. That's interesting that those top 2 rooms are technically an island because they're on the other side, the other side of that weirdly shaped second quest level 6 room.
Correct, and unless you know how to do a ladder clip, that's going to be impossible. Yep. But there it is for Raikou.
That's twice we've seen that tonight, with segments that weren't actually really segments.
That is crazy. It's like level 5 and then another level 5, which I guess would be level 7 in vanilla first quest.
Depends on your philosophical bet, I guess.
Yep. But in any event, that is all 8 Triforce pieces for RaikouRider, so now he'll be able to go into level 9. Looks like he's making that play right now. Now, keep in mind, he never checked Death Mountain, so he's not going to have a letter, therefore he's going to have no potions to aid him.
He's also missing 2 hearts, but I doubt with the red ring he'll be very concerned about that.
No, he's not going to make the play for Magical Sword. If he didn't make the play when he was at level 1, he's not going to make the play, period.
I kind of want to play the seed myself just so I can find out how many hearts it was. So we can find out it was 14, like, oh, well, he made the right move.
There you go. It's easy to play this game backwards, Chest Jerk.
Oh, I know where everything is now. Piece of cake.
So at the 95-50 mark, we have level 9 for RaikouRider, so he is going to be looking for a few things. First, he's going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. If he hears it, then Ganon is going to be adjacent to where he currently is 1 room north, south, east, or west. And we have a Dig Dogger sighting in level 9, Chest Jerk.
We sure do. One of the newer flags is the recycling of non-patcher bosses in level 9. So.
It's not a 60-room level 9, it's only a 56-room level 9, which is 1 less than the vanilla amount. Second thing he's going to be looking for, another Dig Dogger, a single shutter door room where if he full clears the room, that door does not open. If the door does not open, we have found the location of Princess Zelda. Also, 3 old men with 4 potential hints. One of them is where there's the ladder find for garionoldwolf. That'll get him access to level 1.
Finally.
One is, yep, absolutely. One is where Ganon is, one is where Zelda is, one is what's guarding the compass, and one is where the silver arrows are, which is the hint RaikouRider would love to have. But because we have mixed hints on, there's a chance those old men are not going to give us any of those details.
At the very least, we've seen all of the bait blocks, or all of the evil men, rather. So
yeah, the Mugger rooms are out of play.
They're all play. We could have a bait block, though.
But yeah, the bait block could take away one of those hints.
Oh,
but
wow.
Look at this!
Easy.
Raikou finding the silver arrows. That's a huge find for him. That's one of the 3 puzzle pieces solved here in 9.
Easy game. Easy every time.
Wow. So any hope of a comeback for garionoldwolf may have just went down the tubes right there.
Unless a really trolly Ganon and Zelda location.
Well, Zelda's known as the Ice Queen for a reason, Chest Jerk, because she is the world-class hide-and-seek champion, so anything could still happen. That's why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer.
Absolutely. Garion doing a good job with the using mags and the wand to kill the virus in 1 hit. So we
That's
know
a fantastic strat right
even
there.
Even though they're plus HP, they will still go down.
There's the compass for Garion, so now he knows where the Triforce is here in level... His time is running out.
He's going to find his book, though. So I think that'll help.
Oh, for sure. Yep, he'll pick that up.
Yep.
And there's the map that Raikou now doesn't need, so go figure. I could have still had my full power of the wand because there was that map.
Yep. Game knows.
Game knows, absolutely. And look at this! I don't think I've ever seen that before where the map and the compass were in adjacent rooms. So now he knows the exact location of Zelda. Now the big question is, can he get there from his current position? I would try.
That was only one way into the compass room, too. That was really interesting.
It looks pretty good because there's a locked door. Yep. He's found the exact path. The silver to kill the beast lies in northwest of Skull. Well, no kidding, old man.
Thanks, old man.
I would have shot him. I would have shot him with a silver arrow right there. Is there another old man here? Nope.
Nope. Oh, but Ganon's right below. Ganon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
Here's Ganon. We need 7 or 8 hits to kill the beast. A Hyrule driver will cost him 1 heart, and there's a hug right there.
What a location for Ganon and Zelda. That's incredible.
They're next to each other, but you can't get to Zelda's room from Ganon's room. You have to go around.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Tucked all the way in that corner, and you have to go past Zelda to get there.
I've never seen that happen either.
Yeah.
Usually when they're adjacent, there's a way to get to Zelda's room. Not this time.
Not this time. Crazy.
All right, just needs a few more hits left to go, but he can't get the stun lock because he keeps teleporting right. But here's the stun lock, and down goes Ganon. We've got Bacon and the Triforce of Power, and that is all she wrote, folks. It is going to be RaikouRider's game here at the NES Block for SGDQ 2019. Get your GGs out for RaikouRider. He is your winner.
He survived the many blocks in the seed to come out on top in a time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and about 17 seconds. Very nice.
Yep.
GG for
Very
RaikouRider.
nice. You better believe it. And I'll tell you what, garionoldwolf did a good job of dodging that red candle. He was about to approach him like, wait, I don't need this.
He knew what he doesn't need.
So garionoldwolf's going to try and finish up this seed here, and if he continues to approach to the right, he'll get his Triforce. But he's going to continue. Okay.
He wants to get the compass first.
Yeah, he doesn't know it, but he's gonna literally facepalm right about now.
Only 4 deaths for RaikouRider. That's actually really impressive given the overworld that he fought.
Yeah, RaikouRider, his combat was definitely better than garionoldwolf, and I think that was one of the reasons he had an edge on this seed. But I think the other thing that gave him an edge were those hints.
Yeah, with mixed hints, it's tough to make them a priority, but sometimes they really come through for you.
All right, so Garion has 1. And then he's going to find the staircase that's going to be the double gift shop, but he does have to take care of a Patra first.
I think with Red Ring and Mags and Wand, he'll be alright.
Definitely. And there's that red candle again, and once again, being ignored.
The game really wants you to have that red candle. It's just, hey, it's
sure
right here.
Chester.
It's right here.
Yep.
You know you want it.
Take me!
You know you want
Take me! Exactly, CJ! Now, here's the Patra room here, so he's going to go through the staircase. He will find the magical boomerang, which I would imagine he'll say no. Yep. Now, is he going to kill off... Yep, he's going to kill off the Patra, and he's going to be glad he did, because he'll get his Triforce, and he'll be done with level 1. He can go to level 9.
Well, get his bow, because he already has the Triforce.
Correct. That's what I meant to say,
yes.
Yep.
There we go.
The D.
The D. Maybe he's going back for the red candle.
Maybe he wants to find out what's behind that one-off. We know it's of no value.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just clicked. It just clicked.
Oh, by the way, you're done with this dungeon.
Yep. Wow, I just saw the number of deaths. Yeah, that's a discrepancy if I've ever seen one. 25 for garionoldwolf.
The overworld was punishing, and the underworld was a little bit less so, but still enough to cause that number to be not surprising, given how difficult it was.
Absolutely. So, with that is all 8 Triforce pieces now for garionoldwolf. Now, he has the letter, so if he chooses to, he could buy some potions before going into level 9. He has all the money in the world, so we'll see if he decides to do that. But I wouldn't. I'm in good shape.
He should go buy Blue Ring for an extra 1/2 defense boost.
Well, unfortunately, defense doesn't stack in this game. But man. Thankfully, you can't backwards your rings and items like you can in Castlevania 2. If you purchase the blue ring after you've picked up the red ring, you don't downgrade yourself. Same thing with swords, candles, boomerangs, etc. Here's level 9 now for garionoldwolf at the 144.02 mark.
Although when you're talking about boomerangs, what really constitutes a downgrade?
true, because some people prefer the wooden boomerang because it's easier to control, but some people prefer the magical boomerang because it covers the entire screen, the entire room.
And some prefer neither because it's just annoying to scroll through it every time you run through your
Exactly. That's just one more item in your inventory that you have to scroll through by doing your select. Or if you don't use the select when you're hitting the going into the inventory screen, that's one more item that you have to scroll through. Right.
So we know Ganon and Zelda are in the bottom left. I don't remember where the silvers were. I don't remember where on the map that RaikouRider was when he found them.
Yeah, he found them very, very fast.
He did. I think it was in the south, in the middle part, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Well, we'll see.
Nor did I see how he got there in the first place. Yeah, that must have been a huge relief for him when you're looking for silvers in 9, and you only have to do, what, one staircase and then you found the silvers? That's much less than most runners would take.
Absolutely.
With, what, six pairs of staircases normally?
That is correct. 6 sets of staircases. Oh, and that might be a dead end one-off, potentially. That is gross if that's the case.
Oh, he
can get out.
Thank goodness.
He can get out.
Just one way,
6 sets of transport staircases. You have the 2 item staircases, so you have a total of 14 staircases. Exception is if level 9 is segmented. It's very rare. I've only seen it twice, but you can have a one-off or some other kind of segment in level 9. In that case, there'd be 7 sets of transports.
I think I have yet to experience one of those in one of my seats.
Yeah, they're very rare. I've seen it twice, and the funny thing is, both times that I've seen it, El Solo was on commentary.
Well, now we know why it happened.
Yeah, the first time I was on commentary with El Solo, and that caught me off guard. I had never seen a segmented level 9. I forget who was on commentary the second time, but that was the time where I saw the biggest level 9 in shapes, 60 rooms.
That's impressive. Well, if Garion follows the shutter door downwards, he'll be heading in the right direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Although I'm wondering if he can get through, because we know the room below him is the compass, but he can't bomb that way. So if he can't bomb to the right here, this is just a giant dead end.
Oof. And it's a red herring as well. He can't push that block to get anywhere else. So, yeah, let's see if he's able to bomb to the right. If he can't, then he's out of luck.
He's not going to try.
No.
Interesting with 11 bombs. I think you'd at least try.
Well, he wants to try elsewhere. He's going to try to the north, and he's able to bomb to the north. He sees a single shutter door room, but he is not going to find Ganon here. Again, he's playing as the Lionel, so he's rescuing Ganon, trying to defeat Princess Zelda.
Ganon does need to be rescued every once in a while.
Oh, certainly. The beast awaits in southwest of Skull, so that's an important hint for Garion. Yes.
That's more important of a hint than he realizes yet, because that will take him to 2 very important things.
Correct, because both Ganon and Zelda are adjacent to each other in that southwestern quadrant. So we have seen 2 of the hints, and they've both been helpful.
Mm-hmm. They have been. I'm curious if I guess it's like the top right section, where I don't think either runner went. Could be the 3rd hint up there.
Very well could be.
Alright, looks like he's going to try to bomb to the right now, in the room below.
Nope.
If he can, then...
Right.
This will be helpful.
He's going to bomb to the south instead.
We know that doesn't work.
No? He doesn't bomb to the east.
Maybe he already tried and I didn't notice.
That could be.
I would think that's got to be the case. I can't imagine why you'd have 2 shots at not bombing it and wouldn't try.
Yeah, it's easy to play this game backwards, as I said before. Now he's going to try this room, and it's just a desert room with traps, so nothing too terribly intimidating, but oh shoot! That is going to stop him in his tracks right there.
Up and A time, I think. No? Up and A and go left from start.
He may try to bomb to the north.
I think that may have been what Raikou did. He may have gotten to this point and found that shoot room and up and A'd, and maybe just going left from start took you to Silvers and then Ganon and Zelda.
Yeah, sometimes when you do that, sometimes it filters you to the path. He's going to try and bomb to the right. And That could be a one-off.
Somebody reinforced these walls quite a bit.
Absolutely. This is definitely not the Acme brand of insulation that Gannon bought.
Not
Didn't
at all.
buy it from that silly Looney Tune company.
He bought the good stuff this time.
Yep, you better believe it. There's the transport staircase. So he'll go ahead and take that. Take him back to the center, which means I believe he took that to get to... Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he went that way.
We have a manhandling level 9. That was a nice kill.
Yeah, very nice.
If you're not going to bomb him, use the combination of the wand and sword to take it down. That was a nice kill.
Mm-hmm. He went down almost instantly.
Yeah, because normally a manhandler, each of their stems or petals or whatever you want to call it, it's 4 HP. And I don't believe that rolled higher.
I've always called them heads, but maybe they're not really heads.
Well, you can call them whatever you want.
Oh, I've done that so many times in that maze room, trying to push that block and go around. I always go through the bomb door.
Yep, you get sucked
so
back
easy
into
to
the
do.
vortex. Yep, I've done that before a couple of times, and that's another transport staircase.
What you can do is if you go up half a tile, then that saves you from the bomb hole. But in the heat of the moment, you wouldn't think about that.
Now he's in the far eastern region of level 9. Speaking of regions, that's the name of our levels today. They're known as regions. That's one of the many features of Zelda Randomizer. You can change the name of the level to lots of different things.
No surprising, I'm a fan of Asylum. That seems very appropriate.
Yep, you have Act, World, Zone, Palace.
Cave.
A lot of different ones.
There's so many different ones.
I believe Cage is another one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Temple. I think Temple's one too. Yeah.
Yeah, Board is another one you can pick, which is, of course, a nod to Lack Attack 24, because if you ever see him do his world record attempts in the vanilla game, he calls his levels boards.
Shout out to the world record holder in every category possible.
Easy to say that. 3 times fast. World record holder. All right, so well, I'll tell you what, level 9 living up to its name. If garionoldwolf would have had the lead going into level 9, he'd have been sniped.
It looks like he's going around in circles, though. I think he's back to the start now. So he needs to... Well, this room above is a staircase, too, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe he'll take this one now. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe this was the one that Raikou had taken. I believe he had taken this, and I think this might have been the path. Well, he's having a little bit of trouble now. Wow.
That's where you want to be.
Unfortunately,
so Zelda only had one room in too. I wonder if there's a transport to the room below Zelda.
Could be.
I wonder. I didn't see when Raikou went in if there was a door to below her room.
Yep, there's the map, and now if he goes left, which he does, he's going to get his compass.
Excellent. And he saw the hint that Ganon is down here, or Ganon and Zelda in their reversed forms are both down here. So that's good.
And yep, he's going to hear the roar in a little bit if he continues to explore.
I think the silvers were one room to the right of that staircase that he came out of. Maybe 1 or 2. I think that's the general area of where the silvers were.
Yep, so now Gary just confirming the exact location. Silver to kill the beast. So there's the hint he needed to see.
Okay, no, I'm wrong. Boy, he was in the northwest a lot too. Mm-hmm. I guess it must have been to the middle part of the northwest, because he was in the upper left part of the northwest for quite a bit.
Yep, and now Gary knows exactly where Zelda is in this case, so for just a moment, here's Zelda. Can't kill her though without the silver arrows, but I think he's gonna do it anyways. Just for the lulls. There's one.
He's trying to kill, maybe the wand will kill her after
2,
she goes red.
3, 4. Well, no silver arrows, you're out of luck. You're gonna have to come back later, Garion. By the way,
he was so close.
By the way, unless I misread his heart totals, which again easy to do with this palette, I don't think he took a Zelda hug there. Remember I said earlier in the race I'd be disappointed if he didn't take a Zelda hug there? So far, disappointed.
Yes. Well, he's going to get another shot at it, so it's okay.
That's right. He will have another shot at it.
Yep. Interesting that he's not going up. Because he knows, he got the hint the silvers are in the northwest, so...
Maybe he's already checked that area.
Directly heading to that area.
It's hard to say. I mean, the only thing I could think of is that when Raikou found it, he might have found a magical staircase.
It must have, yeah, he took a staircase and it took him right to there, because he found it really quickly.
Yes.
So I think he must have found a staircase that took him right next to it.
Had to.
Like that must have been this one. I think it was exactly this one. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms in the northwest left.
Correct. Oh yeah, the shoot room was what stopped him. Yes, the shoot room stopped him. Yeah, because he's been in this room, but the shoot room impeded his progress. I believe they're here.
Ah, okay. And before it's the heart container?
Yeah, that's the other item in level 9.
We didn't see it yet.
No, I believe this is going to be his silver arrows right here. And survey says, boom.
Ah, there we go.
So now, Garion has everything he needs to take down Zelda and complete the scene. If he can go quick here, he'll still do it under 2 hours.
I have faith. He can do it.
Well, he's got plenty of health, because again, a Zelda hug's only going to cost him 1 heart, and with the magical sword, you only need 4 hits, as we just saw a few moments ago.
And he knows the exact path to quickly get back there, too.
You better believe he's just going to backtrack. Absolutely. The efficiency is right on the money here, so just needs to go a few rooms, go around Ganon's room, and it'll be Zelda take 2.
Oh. He wanted a Dig Dogger hug on the way. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah, that was nice, and he was able to avoid getting hit there. That's even tougher to do, but I think the hitbox isn't as big as you think, but what do I know?
It's very strange, yes.
Yes. Come on, shoot an arrow. Dang it.
maybe you'll get an arrow on the way back, because we gotta go through that one more time.
True. He's got one more shot. All right, for real this time, here's Zelda. Let the fight begin.
Again. That wasn't a hug.
Nope, that was a fireball. Din's fire. Having trouble getting a reading on Zelda, though.
That might have been a hug. Couldn't tell.
No, that was another fireball to the face. Another one.
Oh,
there's your Zelda hug. Right. There we go. Good job, Garion.
The seed is complete.
Absolutely. You gotta give the princess a warm hug there. Because, let's face it, Zelda has a thing for Lionels. Poor Link. 2 more hits left to go, and we're gonna have Royal Jelly. And there's another Zelda hug. There's another.
down to 9.5 hearts. Getting kind of sketchy.
I think he can take care of the princess.
There we go.
Down goes Zelda. We've got Royal Jelly, and he's going to get the Triforce of Wisdom. And ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs out for garionoldwolf. He does complete the seed in under 2 hours. But I'll tell you what, Chester, this was definitely not a friendly seed.
Oh, not at all. Absolutely not at all. Also, should we point out that this is the first time Garion has had not max money probably in the last hour. That's impressive that he gathered all the money and never spent it, but 1 hour, 57 minutes, 45 seconds. GG's to garionoldwolf.
Yep, really, really good job by both of these runners. Make sure you give garionoldwolf and RaikouRider a follow. Very nice job for both runners on a very, very trolly seed here. So our NES block is complete here when it comes to the Legend of Zelda Randomizer. These were the Consternation flags live from SGDQ 2019. What'd you think?
I think it was a great race. It really shows you what the randomizer can do to troll the runners, and definitely shows you what can happen when you get the right items, and all of a sudden the seed becomes very simple. But that's the nature of randomizer for you.
Well, by the way, speaking of randomizer, if you were playing along with the Name That Tune with the recorder song, the answer was Mimi from Super Paper Mario.
I never would have guessed that.
And with that, that's going to wrap things up here for our Zelda Randomizer race. This has been LOZ Cards Fan 23, and Chesjerk, you have the final word, Chesjerk.
It's always been an honor to commentate with you, and I hope we do it again sometime. And thanks everyone for watching, and have a great night.